Hi there, if anyone's watching. I've been putting up a few videos on YouTube, just trying to get the feel of it, and I really enjoy it. But I've been here thinking and not really knowing what do I want to do, what do I want to put up. You know, what are my interests and what do I think is worth putting up. And I've tried a few things and some of them just aren't me, others have already been done. So I've been thinking, what are your interests? And as I've said before, I absolutely love history. And when people say, well, what area of history do you like? I love all history, the entire human journey from when we first came out of the trees to, I don't know, World War I, you know, to millions of years. So I've decided on a project and I just talk to the camera randomly. I don't really have scripts, but I'm obviously going to research it, and I'm no expert on anything. I could get things wrong, but I want to try and create an entire sort of compendium of human history, going right back millions of years ago, you know, through the Australopithecines and all the homos. That didn't sound right. Homo sapiens and you know, Homo erectus, Homo habilis, that kind of thing. Going through the Paleolithic, which is like the oldest part of the Stone Age, the Mesolithic, Neolithic, which is farming was invented, and then going through all the different civilizations, starting in Sumeria, Egypt, you know, Greece, Rome, the fall of the empire, Christianity, and you know, just try and create an entire story of from where we first began until, I don't know when I'll stop it, but when I feel like, you know, it's come to an end. So this could take a really long time. This could be 500 videos, you know. I'm not really, you know, maybe some people start watching it, but it's more I just want to get this sort of journey down. And get down things that people don't often talk about, like what was life like for ordinary people during all these times? What was the culture and religious views? Not necessarily the big events, which I will talk about as well, but daily things, and, you know, try and imagine what it would be like for the majority of people at all these different periods through history. So that's my plan. So the first video that I'm going to put up, I think it starts about 7 million years ago, and it's basically going to be about our divergence from the primates and how we sort of branched off and came down from the trees and became upright, and, you know, the Australopithecines and that kind of thing. And I'm going to do a bit of research on it, put that video up, and then just try and find as much information as possible about every different period in history and just try and create the entire story. So we'll see how it goes. Like I say, I'm not an expert on these things. It's going to be very conversational, very chatty, very just chatting about my interests of it and what I remember about it after I've done the research. No scripts, no anything like that. But, you know, hopefully create something of interest that people can look over and see the entire sort of scope of where we came from. Maybe go to different areas of the world. I mean, like I say, maybe China. I don't really know much about Chinese history. I vaguely remember that there was different warring states and Emperor Qin something, and him unifying China and then going a bit loopy and shooting imaginary monsters with harpoons or something like that. Go to South America, go do, you know, the journey from Maya to Aztec. I know very little about that, but I'll find it out. It's so easy these days with the internet to find these things out. You know, the Incas, all that kind of thing. And I'm a bit of a geek, so that's fun for me. It'd be fun for me to explore all these different things and explore them, learn about them, and then put them up. Forgot to mention, actually, the first thing that we're going to be talking about is how, you know, aliens started off everything. You know, how they started human evolution. No, we're not going to do that.